I always tell my students that they can improve their playing by recording themselves practicing, because in doing so, they can listen back and hear what sounds good and what needs improvement. The same is also true if you play in a band. Record your rehearsals. Now, the good folks at Xvive sent me this portable stereo recorder to check out. I'm actually using it right now to record my voice, and I'm going to go over all the details of it, but I'm going to start off by demonstrating a feature that I think is pretty cool, which is the overdub feature. So I'm going to record some rhythm guitar and overdub bass and lead on it, and we'll see how it works and hear how it sounds together. Let's start there. Okay, to get started, we're going to turn the unit on. Just going to hit that switch on the side, and you'll see it lights up. Now I have a fresh SD card in it, and I'm just going to hit the home button. And to record, I'm going to hit the record button. And that puts it in standby mode, so we could set our levels. And to set our levels, we have the minus button and the plus button. All right, so I'm going to strap on my guitar, and we'll do a rhythm guitar take. Now, to actually go into record mode, we have to hit the record button again, and it lights up red. So right now we're in record mode. And when you're done recording, hit stop. Now, after I do that, I'm going to hit home. And you'll see it says the file name, which is one and wave. I don't know if the camera could pick that up. But if we want to get rid of that file, we could just hit the button below the info icon. And next to that is a trash can icon, and you hit that button. It'll ask you if you want to delete the file, and then we hit the button under the check mark. Now that file is deleted. And then we'll click the home button again, and it'll take us back to the main screen. All right, so I'm just going to set up, and we'll do a guitar take, and we'll hear how the overdub feature works. I'm going to place the recorder directly in front of the amplifier at the 12 o'clock position. I'm going to hit the standby button. I have my level set, and now I'm just going to hit record. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm just going to get to the home screen by hitting the home button. And you can see the take that we just recorded comes up, and that's wave 1. And there's a little symbol, and it is the second button in, closest to the screen. That puts you in overdub mode. So I'm going to hit that button, and now I'm in overdub mode. And you can see the levels going up and down. So I'm going to plug in my bass right now, and we'll overdub some bass. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to turn the unit a little bit in front of the amp to the 10 o'clock position, because I want to give a little dimension to the recording. Now, also to be able to overdub, we need to plug in headphones so we could hear the previous recording of the rhythm guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I completed overdubbing the bass. Now I'm just going to hit the home button again. And we're on file number 1. So we want to forward it to file number 2. And hopefully you can see that. It says wave 2. That is the file with the rhythm guitar and the bass overdubbed. So now we're going to do one more overdub. We're going to overdub some lead guitar. So we're going to use the same process. I'm going to hit the overdub button, and you can see the levels going up. And this time I'm going to place the recorder down at the 2 o'clock position in front of the amp, because I want to get a little dimension and have it sound airy. And this will kind of act as a pan. And if you just position it a little bit differently, it'll help you achieve that. Now let's record the lead guitar overdub. 1, 2, 3, 4. just like we did before. We're going to hit the home button. And you can see we're still on file 2-wave. We're going to forward it to file 3-wave. And that has the original rhythm guitar, the bass overdub, and the lead guitar overdub. But just taking the recorder right out of the box and getting right to it, it was easy enough to figure out. And for a first-time recording, I think it was fairly decent. And it's great for just getting those song ideas down. It's just real simple to use. Now let's take a look at some of the features on the unit. We're going to start by hitting the menu button, and we'll scroll up to where it says Record Menu, then scroll right. And you'll see it says Profile, and we'll scroll right again. And this is where you can pick how you would like to record. This first one, for instance, is for production. That's going to give you the best quality, most pristine sound, but it's a very large file. So there are different choices here that you can pick. And you could basically consider these presets. Just pick it and go. This choice right here is voice memo. That's actually the lowest quality, and it'll be saved as a mono file. And here's another preset for concert. All right, so let's go back to the menu, and we'll scroll again to the right. But this time we'll go down to Effects. And this is where the neat stuff is, because we have different effects that we can add to the recordings. So we have a limiter. You can turn that on or off. We have a compressor. You can turn it on and off. We have a gate, which I used on the recording that I did for this little demo, which is probably why you didn't hear any room noise when I was recording. And you can go to as low as -60 dB. And it starts at -36 dB. Or you can turn it off entirely. And then we have the low cut filter, which is good if you want to get the lows off your guitar. Let me get back up there. And you can see it goes from 80 hertz to 120 hertz. So the low cut is good for putting that on your guitar and getting the lows off. Now let's go back to the menu, and let's go down to the play menu. What I like about it is it has a repeat on it. So you can turn the repeat off. You can repeat just one file, or you can repeat all the files. So if you're trying to learn a song, or if you're working a song out and you just want to repeat, just click on one, hit play, and it'll keep going. All right? And files is where all your files are stored. So if you're looking for a file, that's where you go, or if you want to delete a file, that's also where you go. Now, the unit did come with batteries, but it didn't come with a micro SD card. You'll have to get one of those, and that's where that goes. And you could also hook this up to your computer with this USB port. And I haven't tried it yet, but if you wanted to use it for, let's say, a Zoom meeting and use it as your microphone, it says you can do that. Now, it doesn't come with instructions. If you want the instructions, you'll have to go to the Xvive website and download them. I really like this portable recorder from Xvive. I think it's going to be very useful for me to record song ideas or lesson ideas for my students. And I really like that overdub feature. That's really neat. Now, these are very affordable. You could get them on Amazon at the Xvive store, or you could get them at Sweetwater or the Guitar Center. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up, please subscribe, send me some comments, and if you'd like private bass lessons with me, visit stevekonbass.com and just send me an email. I'll catch you next time. Happy recording.